Welcome back to another episode of Ruthless TV, where I break down Tyler Perry's The Oval scene by scene. Now that we have this extended trailer, let's get into this video. Priscilla is serving breakfast and she wants to know who wants some. Of course, Victoria wants to know who's cooking the breakfast. Then Hunter comes in and says, worried about getting poisoned, dear? Don't we just love how Hunter knows everything about everything? Like, Jason probably already told him about Victoria and Sam, and now he wants to F with her every chance he gets. Victoria's talking about giving up Jason and serving him on a platter, but looks like Priscilla is gonna have her head on a platter if she don't leave Sam alone. That's what she needs to be worried about. Then in the next clip, Hunter tells Victoria that Jason got out. Then we see Sam here telling all of his men to get out there and find him right now. He's telling her that Jason got out like he's the family pet. He got out. He's not a runaway dog, Hunter. He's your son. Then Sam is here yelling at all of his men, telling them to get out in the field and find the first son. Listen, somebody needs to help me out, and I'm so serious about this. Can somebody tell me how? I mean, just let's think about this for a few moments, right? Can somebody please tell me how this young man escaped from the White House with Secret Service agents on guard, television monitors lining each wall like they're a Radio Shack somewhere? And it's not just one agent. There are several agents that swarm the grounds day and night. So how is anyone ever able to just leave without being spotted? Like, once you move past certain points, don't the alarms go off or something anyway? So I need someone to tell me how little old Jason here is able to pass all of these cameras and monitors and train Secret Service agents. Either Jason is a very smart young man, or Secret Service is as dumb as a bag of rocks. So I'm gonna need Sam and his boys to tighten up. Then we see Priscilla on the phone talking to someone, and she says that I want to kill her. Then we see her walking towards Sam, the president, and Victoria, and they're all standing there waiting and looking. Now at this point in the game, we don't really know who Priscilla is talking to on the other end, but we do know that she can't be talking about anybody except Victoria. When she was talking to Nancy in a previous episode, she said that she didn't want them to be hurt. She was talking about Victoria and Sam, but she did want them to suffer a little bit. But we see here that she's gone from wanting to punish them to wanting to kill her. So what happened? What has happened in this short span of time? Now, at first, I thought Priscilla would punish her and make her sick by dropping a little bit of that cyanide in her favorite tea. But now we're past all that, and Priscilla done pulled out the big gun, literally. She's now asking them if anybody wants breakfast and pulled out the gun. Now they're all standing there. Sam's like, oh Lord, I hope she ain't finna spaz out and kill everybody in the room. And Victoria's standing there like, girl, put that gun away before you hurt somebody. And Hunter's standing there like, do it. I dare you to do it. Anything that'll get him from having to meet Victoria's father tomorrow. But no, seriously, Priscilla was on that phone and she was having a full meltdown. Her blood pressure was rising and her voice was trembling. She said, I want to kill her. I mean, she's losing it. She don't need to be around no firearms at this point. Somebody needs to drive her right on down to St. Rhodes and admit her to the 8th floor. Then we see General Martin walking up the driveway and he's asking Blakely how many guns are pointed at him, and she says 2. Now, in the last end trailer of episode 19, Blakely warned Bobby that somebody was coming up the driveway, and I'm sure she assumed that they were looking for Bobby, right? But once he actually gets up there, we can see that it's General Martin. Now, I thought that she said that she knew General Martin. So if she knows him, wouldn't she be able to recognize him if he's coming up her driveway, only like maybe 10 feet away from her? I'm just wondering why she didn't realize who he was. Then we see Sharon still in the hospital bed, and she's still a little spooked that the president is actually calling her. He's still trying to get some more brown yum yum, while clueless Kareem is sitting over there in the chair asking who he is. Then in this next clip, we see Ruth going toe to toe with Richard. She's telling him don't ever come back to the compound, and Richard says, I am coming back. First it was Richard, Daikon, and the guard. Now Ruth has inserted herself into all the drama with her loyal, committed, and dedicated sass. I bet when Ruthless comes back on, they better elevate Ruth to an elder mother, because Ruth wants all the smoke with the Halsons, right? She ain't backing down for nothing. She's already an elder, but she needs a little bit more rank, just a little bit. Then we move on to the final scene in the preview. This is where Ellie is being saved by Alan. It's a good thing that he came back for those cheap suits, because when he came back inside, he saw Jason on top of Ellie. He grabs a stick or a bat or something, and he's getting ready to lay them hands on Jab and Jason. So this concludes this preview of Tyler Perry's The Oval Season 2, Episode 20. You guys could have been doing so many other things, and I do appreciate you taking the time to listen to the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so, and I'll see you in the next one.